All right, Merry Christmas, guys, and Happy New Year in advance. So you are welcome again to my YouTube channel, Mathematics Made Easy. So if you are new to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, then and also share. Okay, so here's the problem we have for today. We have a plus b is equal to 2, a negative b, a minus b is equal to 4, and ab is equal to 8. So we have to find a square plus b square. We have to find a square minus b square, a raised to the power of 3 plus b raised to the power of 3, and a raised to the power of 3 minus b raised to the power of 3. So that's the problem we have for today. And then how can we solve this problem without us solving for the value of a and b? All right, it's very simple, very straightforward. Solution. So let's dive into the solution, guys. Okay, so we have a plus b is equal to 2, we have a minus b, and we have ab. So these informations are make it very easy for us to be able to solve this problem. Okay, so let's start with the first one, which is a squared plus b squared. So how can we get this? So a squared plus b squared is equal to a plus b raised to the power of 2 minus 2ab. So all these algebraic identities is very important for us to know them. Okay, because if you expand this, you're gonna have a squared plus 2ab plus b squared, then minus 2ab. This is gonna give us a squared plus b squared. You understand? So it's very easy and very easy to remember. And then from our question, we already know the value of a plus b. So we can now say that a squared plus b squared so is equal to a plus b, which is 2. So we have 2 squared minus 2 into bracket ab, which is 8. So this is going to give us 4 minus 16, and 4 minus 16, that will give us negative 12. Okay, that's a squared plus b squared. So this is done. So next one is to find a squared minus b squared. So don't forget, a squared minus b squared is another algebraic identity that is very important for us to know. So a squared minus b squared, so that will give us, I think, a minus b raised to the power of 2 plus 2ab. Yeah, so that's what's gonna give us, and we already know the value of a minus b, which is 4. So we have a squared minus b squared is equal to 4 squared, then plus 2, then into bracket ab. AB is 8, then we're gonna have 4 squared, which is 16, then plus 16, and that's gonna give us 32. So that's the value of a squared minus b squared. So a squared minus b squared is 32. All right, so the next thing for us to do is to find a raised to the power of 3 plus b raised to the power of 3. Guys, we all know that if we expand this, all right, we all know that if we expand a plus b to the third power, this will give us a squared plus 3a squared b, a raised to the power of 3 plus 3a squared b plus 3ab squared, okay, plus b raised to the power of 3. So this is what is going to give us. And then what we want to find is a raised to the power of 3 plus b raised to the power of 3. Okay, so we can now say a raised to the power of 3 plus b raised to the power of 3 is equal to a plus b raised to the power of 3. Okay, then minus 3a squared b minus 3ab squared. So next thing we are going to do now is a raised to the power of 3 plus b raised to the power of 3, which is equal to a plus b, then raised to the power of 3. Then we can factor out negative 3ab here. So we do that, we have negative 3ab into, so what is going to remain here will be a, then plus. So what is going to remain here will be b. Now, very simple, very straightforward. So we're going to have a raised to the power of 3 plus b raised to the power of 3, which is equal to, so we already know the value of a plus b, we know the value of ab, and we know the value of a plus b. So a plus b, which is 2, and then ab is 8. So we have 2 squared minus 3 into bracket 8, then into bracket 2. So this will give us 4 minus 3 multiplied by 8. That will give us 24. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, that should give us 24. And 24 multiplied by 8, that will give us 48. Let's confirm. 3 multiplied by 8 multiplied by 2. Yeah, that will give us 48. So we have 4 minus 48, and that will give us negative 44. Negative 44. Okay, so that's the answer to that problem. So a raised to the power of 3 plus b raised to the power of 3 will give us negative 44. All right, and then last one we have to find, which is a raised to the power of 3 minus b raised to the power of 3. So and then how can we solve this one? So if you expand, let me use another ink for that. If we expand a minus b to the third power, so this will give us a raised to the power of 3, then minus 3 a squared b plus 3a b squared, okay, then minus b raised to the power of 3. So that is what is going to give us. Okay, then so we can now say a raised to the power of 3 minus b raised to the power of 3 will give us a minus b to the third power plus 3a squared b minus 3ab squared. Beautiful. So this will be equal to a minus b to the third power. Then we can factor out 3ab. So we have 3ab, then into brackets. So what will remain here will be a, and what will remain here will be b. So we have a minus b. So then using this formula or this identity, so we can now solve the problem successfully. So what is a minus b? So a minus b is 4 and ab is 8. So we have 4 and 8. So a raised to the power of 3 minus b raised to the power of 3 is equal to a minus b to the third power plus 3ab then into a minus b. Okay, so we said a minus b. Let's confirm again. A minus b is 4 and ab is 8. So this will be equal to 4 raised to the power of 3 plus 3 into bracket 8 then into bracket 4. So 4 raised to the power of 3, I think that should give us 64. 4 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 4. Yeah, that will give us 64. Then plus 3 multiplied by 8 multiplied by 4. 3 multiplied by 8 multiplied by 4. That will give us 96. So 64 plus 96, that will give us 160. And that is the answer to that problem. So if you like this kind of video, please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and also share. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in advance. See you next time.